Hello again, Helena and Elijah. Can you believe it's been a whole week since we read Make Room for Elisa? If you remember, and I'm so glad that you guys gave me the thumbs up, so I can continue to come to you on a weekly basis with another edition of Make Room for Elisa. If you remember where we left off last week, Elisa was going to hear Russell's recital, and Russell didn't want her to come because he thought she was going to open her mouth at the recital. So let's see what happens. "You said that there's going to be punch and cookies after the recital," said Elisa. "How can I eat if I don't open my mouth?" "You can open your mouth to eat after the music is over, but don't talk or sing or even whisper during the recital," Russell instructed. "Okay," Elisa agreed. She was very pleased that she was going to the recital and that she would hear all the other music students as well as Russell. Their neighbors Nora and Teddy Resnick, who lived upstairs on the 7th floor of their apartment building, would be performing at the recital too. Nora took flute lessons, and Teddy was learning to play the violin, just like Russell. On the afternoon of the recital, Russell and Elisa got all dressed up. Russell wore a jacket and a necktie. Elisa wore her party dress and real shoes instead of sneakers. Her mother combed her hair and put a ribbon in it too. Elisa looked in the mirror to admire her appearance. She felt something was missing, but what? Elisa went to the bedroom and searched through her drawers. Finally she found it, the necklace of colored macaroni that she had made in school. Each piece of macaroni had been painted a different color: red, green, blue, yellow, or purple. Then Elisa had strung them together. Elisa thought that the necklace looked very pretty, and she always felt good when she wore it. "You're not going to wear those old macaronis to my recital," Russell protested when he saw her. "Yes, I am. It's my special necklace, and I can wear it if I want to," said Elisa. "Mom," Russell shouted, "look at Elisa. She looks silly wearing those old macaronis." "No, I don't," Elisa shouted back. Sometimes Russell made her very angry. "Yes, you do." "We don't have time to argue about this," said Mrs. Michaels, looking at her wristwatch. "Russell, you look very handsome, and if Elisa feels pretty wearing her necklace, she should wear it." Russell picked up his violin case. "I think it's dumb. Macaroni is to eat. Who ever heard of wearing it around your neck?" "Don't forget your music," Mrs. Michaels reminded Russell. She gave him a hug. "I know you're feeling nervous about performing in front of so many people," she told him, "but you've practiced a lot and know it all perfectly. You are going to be just great." "Yeah, maybe," Russell mumbled. He got his music book, and the three of them left the apartment. They were going to meet Mr. Michaels at the recital. Mr. Charles, Russell's violin teacher, had several students in addition to Russell and Teddy. His students sat together on folding chairs off to one side of the large room where the recital was being held. Elisa saw Nora and the other performers sitting there too. Nora jumped up from her seat to greet them. "I like your macaroni necklace," she told Elisa. Russell scowled. "See you later," he said to his mother as he moved toward a seat. Mrs. Michaels reached out and patted his shoulder. "Good luck," she told him. Russell's face turned red. "Yeah," he muttered. "We need to save a seat for Daddy," Elisa reminded her mother as they looked for a place for themselves. The seats towards the front of the room were already filled with members of the audience. Mrs. Michaels found 3 empty seats at the back of the room. On each seat was a program with the names of the performers and the music they were going to play. Elisa picked up her program before she sat down. Even though she couldn't read yet, she was able to find Russell's name on the program. She knew he was going to play "She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain" when it was his turn. It was one of her favorite songs. More and more people were filling the seats. Elisa looked around the room. She was glad she was in the audience and not performing. It would be scary to have to stand up in front of so many people and play the violin. As she waited for the recital to begin, Elisa played with her macaroni necklace, turning it round and round her neck. She could never decide which color macaroni was the prettiest. Was it the red or the purple or the... "May I sit next to you?" a voice asked her. Well, that's it for this week, guys. Tune in next week to find out who just asked Elisa, "May I sit next to you?" Who do you think it was? Was it the Cookie Monster? Was it a world wrestling champion? Was it Dora the Explorer? We'll have to wait until next week and find out. But in the meantime, I send you a big kiss and know I love and miss you very much. Have a great week, guys. Bye.